Study with Amal says, ma'am, can you please make a video or just tell me in the comment section what's the difference between 에 그리고 에? Lucky you, we got your answer. Welcome to another episode of KSTYLEYO, Q&A series. Welcome to another episode of the Q&A series with KSTYLEYO. Coffee with
인형.
and
Cheers.
we got right now.
건배. This is one of the most commonly asked questions by Korean students. What is the difference between 에 and 에?
And I didn't understand it here, because they're not putting in an example. Or is that the example here?
No. They're asking about the vowel, these two vowel difference.
Just in general?
In general.
Because they sound so different? Like, what is the phonetic difference?
Because they sound so different or same?
No, because they're so similar. So, like, what is the exact precise difference between the two of them? Like, describe the delta.
Perhaps. Because for them, they think that they sound similar, but how can Korean differentiate, or how can we know that they're the different vowels, right?
So for Koreans, it's like night and day, right?
No.
Oh, okay, that's complicated.
Just to save your time, to answer your question, there is not much difference. Even Korean people, they don't pay attention to these vowels when we speak. Don't worry about this difference, okay? Probably I'm gonna get disliked.
It's like the way they use the K sound everywhere when it's actually double G. Or even single G.
Oh, wow. So, joke aside, I'm gonna go deeper on this topic. Okay? The difference between 에 and 에.
No! Yeah.
So usually when I talk about this topic, I bring up this analogy in English. What is the difference between marry and marry?
Mary and Mary?
Marry and marry.
I will marry her.
Okay.
Her name is Mary.
Oh, and?
Yeah, so there's a slight
Oh, her name is Mary, the second one?
Mary, and I will marry her. So and I'm sure that people do this a little bit differently, but for me, I actually feel the slight difference in the vowel and the slight difference in
Okay, just to clarify, what's the first Mary that I tell you? It's in spelling.
Mary.
Yeah, so what's the spelling?
M-A-R-R-Y.
Okay, and then the second one?
Mary.
What's the spelling?
M-A-R-Y.
No.
Well, depends.
I meant Mary, M-E-R-R-Y.
Oh, Mary. Mary.
Yeah.
Ah, I will marry her. It's a merry good time. Mary.
So what's the difference?
Mary. I will marry that madam.
So is there any difference night and day?
No.
I mean, someone like you who spoke English from day one.
I mean, there would be a greater difference just in the pronunciation of two people saying the same word from slightly different dialects than there would be from one person within one dialect saying those two different words.
Okay.
So there's not much difference.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I bring up this analogy when I discuss this topic. Exactly the same thing for Korean. First 에 is pretty much the same as the second 에. But when I was learning English back in South Korea, I asked my English teacher, so what is the difference? I wanted to know just like you guys. And my teacher said, I still remember, A, marry somebody, open your mouth wider and say longer, marry. And then the second one, marry time, right? So make it less wide and shorter, marry. Like that.
Mary.
But my teacher also said that nobody really distinguishes when they speak. So it's the same thing for Korean. So here's the thing. If I ask you, I don't understand what you're saying. How do you spell that? What do you mean by marry? How do you spell that? So can you ask me the same question?
Yes. How do you spell Mary?
So in Korean, first A, we say I vowel. Because we use the same sound, 에. English, A or E. They're two different vowels. But in Korean, we have two different vowels, but sound is the same. You know what I mean? So English you can distinguish by the pronunciation, but in Korean even the pronunciation is the same. So we have to break it into two sounds. So first 에 we say 아, 이, because the vowel is combination of 아 vowel and 이 vowel. 아, 이, 에. And second one we say, can you guess?
How to describe the phonetic
How
expression?
do you spell it? If somebody's confused, like which vowel are you saying?
이.
No,
에.
in Korean, 에. But like I mentioned, 에, it's the same sound. So how do you distinguish?
Instead of 아, 이,
Yeah. Second one,
이.
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 Yeah, because it's a combination of vowel and 이 vowel. Here.
Okay, okay, because of how like the actual shape of the symbol,
Yes.
the construction of the symbol.
Yes. So that's how we even say verbally.
see.
If somebody, so if my name is Esun, for example, Esun. So somebody might ask, how do you spell your name? Which vowel is it? Right? Then I'm gonna say Esun, I vowel, I. I may say I.
I see.
If it's a oi, then I'm gonna say oi.
That's much easier now.
Okay, so now let's talk about some examples to clarify everything. I'm gonna show you this one, 네 versus 네. This is another frequently asked question actually. 네 versus 네.
네. 네.
So the longer one, I vowel, 네, that is my in Korean, right? My, it's possessive in casual speech, right? The second, 네, that is actually your, 너의. That is shortened to 네, or it could be yes.
Yes.
Oh, you're gonna say, you've been waiting to say that, right? You know, 네.
네.
And then the second example, 개 or 개.
개.
So first one, 개.
개.
I vowel.
개.
So that is what?
Dog.
Dog. 개. Right? Or it could be counting unit for general object. Okay? And second one, 개.
개.
That has many different meanings actually. I have a video about this particular topic. If you want to check it out, you can check out this video. So, 개, 어이 vowel, that is crab.
Delicious.
Delicious. Oh, so good.
Especially in Korea, yeah. Oh man.
And then third example, this example is actually very confusing even for Korean actually. I see commonly made mistake. Even when I was a kid, I think I was kind of confused. 모래 versus 모래.
모래? 모래.
모래,
모래.
I vowel, that is what? Sand. 모래, 모래성, that's sand castle. Second one, 모래, short one, 어이 vowel, 모래, that is the day after tomorrow.
Oh yeah? 모래?
Oh, actually, yeah, it is.
모를 거예요.
Yeah, 모레 is day after tomorrow. Hopefully this is clarify your question, but we have homework, right? As always.
Of course. You do that homework.
So this is December. What is just around the corner?
Christmas?
Christmas. I don't know if you guys celebrate Christmas or not, but how do you say Merry Christmas? Merry as in Merry, right? Merry Christmas. Please comment down below in Korean how you're gonna say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Actually, how you're gonna write it, because saying is the same thing. Hopefully this video was useful to you. If it was, make sure to give it a like. If you have any questions, comment down below because we're gonna pick up the best question for the future Q&A videos. Then until next time, bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, I should Actually, I should change this one order.
Oh, because that didn't sound right. I was reading that and it didn't sound right. Welcome to another episode of the Q&A series on KSTYLEyo. Welcome to another episode of the Q.